Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Soon I just woke up.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's happening?
Good
Where
question. Am I? You're in my house.
This is not my house.
It could be if you want to. Hey everybody, welcome to the experimental release stream.
Excremental release. This is the excremental release? Experimental release?
Experimenter. Experiment. You know how people always make fun of me the way I say experimental? Or experimental?
Do they? Or is it like one guy in chat?
No. There's a bunch of people that do it.
Okay. Wasn't aware.
No. It's good times.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Anyways, so this stream is experimental. The release is also experimental.
Yeah.
Everything is fucking
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe this cup will go here.
Ooh. Dude, I fucking set that up and you just ruined it. By the way, can I just want to mention this?
Sure. Speaking of cups.
I don't know who made this or who sent this to us, but this is fucking genius.
You know what? I think Dave sent that to us.
Was it?
I think it's a prototype.
Yeah.
It's like the front of a pipe as a coaster.
Yeah. It's fucking genius.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? ASMR.
I wonder how that will sound because there's a shit ton of noise
Cancellation?
reduction. Yeah, cancellation.
Oh, so maybe I need to say something while I do it. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Can you hear this? I'm just tapping in your brains right now. That's right. Time to go to sleep, everybody. Nothing to see here.
God, I'm so curious what that sounds like.
Well, we got the VOD to check it out.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Since so many people complained about the audio levels last time, I've added a shit ton of compression.
Oh, really?
Around,
okay.
Yeah. So hopefully everything sounds good. Let us know if something sounds off. You mean off more than usual?
Yeah. Yeah, this is not our normal setup, right? It's special occasions,
yes.
special occasions here. So we're not always like, we don't get to like trial the audio settings and all that kind of shit and like try it again the next week. We don't get to do that because we're usually at home. So
kind of last second every time. Hopefully we can build a set and like have it as our streaming set. But
yeah,
we always
that would be pretty sick.
Together.
That would be. There's some funny comments today. Every time I look at chat, there's some stupid shit there.
It's good, but louder than usual. I mean, that's good, right?
Is it too loud? Is it okay?
Is it not loud enough usually?
Nice shirt, James. Yes.
It sounds like dweebs.
Okay, I don't think that's a compressor issue.
Maybe. We'll see. Jace is muted.
Wow,
Classic.
incredible.
Classic. Last time we were supposed to mute both of us, and I only muted me.
Oh yeah, that was so stupid, man. That was so stupid.
Stupid voice meters, because I have it on a button on my Stream Deck usually.
Yeah.
Because I have to do it manually, but I forgot that it's like a.
This is why I have trust issues, because like usually whenever Snoot's like, all right, no one can hear us now, I'll say some really unhinged stupid shit. And then I couldn't believe, when I checked the last stream,
Yep.
you could still hear me.
Yep.
It's about to talk about my rash again.
Very loud. So here's the thing, guys. You can turn down the volume on your computer. But that makes it less loud.
But is it also?
Is it like peaking or distorting?
Yeah, like is the audio quality bad?
Yeah.
Is it too loud that it's bad, or is it just? Let us know.
It's fine.
Quality is good. Now you're good.
Good. You can do that.
We have to wait about 6 minutes to hear from
that's
YouTube,
true.
folks.
Yeah, because we have closed captions on YouTube, and that you have to have like a certain delay on YouTube if
Okay.
you want to have that.
Okay.
People, it's fine.
Someone said I need to get like a sensei beard. I actually had a really big beard, like the biggest beard I've had in my life up until Monday. And then
Life-changing decisions. were made.
I shaved it off for charity.
Really? Damn.
I didn't. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that.
That'd be so funny if you could do that, though.
I'm sure there are people who've done it. If they're known for their beards, you could probably shave yours for charity, Snip.
Shave your beard for charity? I know you can do it for your hair, but I don't think I've ever seen it with a
You
beard.
do it for your hair, Snip.
I already. Well. Whoa. Do you think they like it?
Yeah, I mean, it would be $1 for every millimeter of hair.
You should do that. You should send like just a fucking envelope of just fucking stubs.
Yeah, and then like weigh it first and be like, this was 400 grams of hair.
I grew it all by myself.
Yes.
I've collected.
Free range. just Snip like roaming the meadows.
I'd rather not think about it.
Yeah. Jay shave his head for charity. I think I would shave my hair for charity.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, maybe I should do it one day.
It's a good feeling. And then you don't have any hair for a while, and you're like,
Yeah.
ah, shit.
Oh, I was wear a beanie. Who cares?
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. So
He's bald. That's not his natural hair.
who would have thought? Why aren't you wearing your beanie? It's beanie season for sure now.
Look, I wanted to change it up. All right,
All right. Let's see how it is. So yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. We're going to be releasing the update 7. The update 7. There's only going to be one update 7.
That's true.
Today at 3 p.m. CET, which is kind of unusual for us because usually we wait until like the end of the stream to release. But this
Yeah.
time around, we're actually going to be changing it up a little bit. So we're going to be releasing it at 3 p.m., but we're going to keep streaming for a little bit after that. And we're going to be having like Mark and a couple of people that worked on the update to talk about stuff. I know a lot of people have questions about blueprints specifically because we dropped the video last week, and I've seen
Yes.
a lot of really good like discussions, and I've also seen a lot of questions.
Yes.
And I mean, all of that will be answered when the update comes out, but we're also going to answer it here on stream.
Yeah.
If you're not able to download the game right away, for instance.
It also just might be interesting to hear, like, the people who worked on it a bunch talk about it and hear their take on various things or why they've done what they've done. So might be interesting.
Potentially, they know what's up.
In theory.
Yeah, but first, let me talk about Skillshare. No,
This is the ExpressVPN stream.
yeah, exactly. Whoa, really?
No.
Oh, it wasn't okay.
Why did my phone start playing music? Sorry. What? Sorry,
you
guys.
butt dialed your?
I really didn't.
favorite song.
Crikey! Wow. Not again.
I thought it was HelloFresh.
HelloFresh is going to happen during the stream, by the
Yeah.
way, folks.
Hell yeah. People were already fucking memeing it before.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. No, actually, we're gonna segue a little bit into because I don't know if you guys knew, but we have a little bit of merch stuff. We got these bad boys, and they're all from lizarddoggo.com. You spell that with 2 G's, lizard and 2 D's,
Two O's,
2 O's,
1 L, 2 Z's or Z's, depending where you are in the world.
Oh yeah, they have both, right? It's like
Yeah,
both
there's
meter-
the Lizard Doggo with Z's for the Americans and Z's for the British English speakers. You have to make sure you go to the right store.
Yes. They can get you covered on.
Oh, is it only one Z? My mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone. I know how to spell lizard.
Don't worry about it. Nobody heard. Good thing no one knows what.
It's one Z.
Yeah.
One Z.
Anyways, so yeah, Dave at Heroic Replicas have been working with us together making this merch stuff. And right now, there's a sweet deal going on Lizard.com.
What a deal.
What a deal. I should have brought my fucking wagon shit.
I should have told you all about the deal at lizarddoggo.com.
What a deal. Black Friday is approaching, and there are currently 2 discount codes that are available. You can pick one of them, I think. And I have in my notes. Yeah, so there's 2 different discount codes. I'm going to post the discount. And I'm going to copy paste this over here. Boom.
Oh no, too many characters.
Too many characters. I'm going to have to split this up. I'll just get rid of this part.
the URL?
I'll copy and paste it later, dude. Chill. It's still too long. Do that.
Here, let me do this.
So yeah, there's 2 discount codes. There's thanks Jace, where for any order over $100, you get free shipping, which is valid for a couple of countries, 37 in fact. There's also thanks Snoot, who where for every $50 spent, you get any item under $20 for free, and it's up to 10 items on order. And that's good for all countries. Perfect. Nailed it. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this segment. And now to talk about Raid Shadow Legends. Dude, this is amazing. Oh, it feels so good when you get like the perfect word
200 out of 200 characters.
Hell yeah. This is why they pay you the big bucks, dude.
Yes. They do pay me big bucks.
It is the biggest skill as a community manager to be able to, like when you're writing a tweet, to fit it perfectly.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot to tweet about the stream.
Yep. My dad's calling. Texting me. Oh, he's talking about those hemorrhoids again.
Yeah.
I just remembered I don't have the satisfactory account here. Here, I can do it for you on yours if you want. Or I could entertain. Hello, everybody. So yeah, while Snoot takes care of there's an emergency, a crisis, I'm going to handle the emergency.
You're the pro. You just fucking showed how proficient you were at that shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, so yeah, make sure to check out Lizard Doggo. There's a bunch of cool shit. There's mugs. These mugs are from there. There's ceramic and pretty dope. The nice thing about having ceramic mugs is that you can have them you can put them in the microwave. I know that we were thinking of doing enamel cups originally. And that would be cool too. But ceramic it is. And yeah, shirts are coming too soon as well. I think they're on pre-order at the moment, or maybe they're already. We'll see. How much for the floating name tags? Those are extra expensive. You need to use another discount code for that one, and I don't dare tell you about that one on stream.
Ooh.
It says it's not micro save. Okay, never mind then. Ignore me. What do I know? $8. You're killing me, chat. You're killing me. How much for the space elevator painting? So that one is not for sale. That one is it's not a painting actually. It is a painting, but it's one of those like, the corporate like roll-up thingies. What are they called? Roll-ups. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they call roll-up.
God damn it. But I think over on, if you go to Good Smiles, there's also a site, we also partner with Good Smiles, and they have another merch store where you can get a couple of community-made posters and stuff like that. So also check them out. Pretty dope. Yes. It's not the very image of proficiency. Look, I am so good at this. I'm the same person.
I need the link to YouTube.
The link to YouTube.
I'm just straight up in your YouTube right now. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it. No, don't look at that.
Oh, wow. Why do you have that as a recommended? Oh dear. Oh God. Oh, that's disgusting.
No, man.
Oh my God.
Look.
Oh my God.
Why are you sending that link to yourself on Teams? What are you doing?
I'm not.
He's fucking getting good tips here, man. Much for the plant. Everything's for sale.
Yeah.
This is the whole fucking thing is gonna go out. It's art, yeah, for sure.
The deed is done.
Sick. Did I tell you this? I don't think I told you this. I was so scared of logging out of Twitter the other day because like the microservices or whatever, because we have two apps on everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm not touching.
If you want to use Twitter, it's and you have two-factor authentications, $8 a month.
$8 a month.
Yep.
Yeah. How much for Jace? It's a fucking like speed.
It's an auction. It's one of those like speed dating auction things where it's like you get to get a date with Jace.
We got $1. Give me $2. I wish I could
Sold for $4.
I wish I could do the, you know, this like I think it's a Texan thing where like they have the auction and they're so
So
fast.
the auctioneer.
I mean, everyone is, but
yeah,
like,
I don't think it's just Texan. But yeah.
I'm thinking mostly of like the meme auctioneers where it's like they're so fast and it sounds like a song and they add like music on top of it. It's so funny. I
I
love
can
it.
imagine like Eminem music in the background.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Holy cow.
It's so impressive. So yeah, welcome to the stream. It's already derailed incredibly.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's fine.
It's better than usual.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, we got the ad out of the way from the stream.
We did the ad read.
The
Flawlessly executed, by the way.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean? David's just sitting there like, "Ah,
God damn it! Why do I even bother with these guys?
yeah. I need to send like this. Let's just say this. We're gonna jump over to some community highlights real quick. If I can find this.
Yes.
Whoops, that's not supposed to go there.
And so for those of you who don't know, we have community highlights, and these are basically we show off really cool screenshots from people in the community who have made really cool builds or just taken really beautiful screenshots or both, and we just show it off to you guys. And we do this actually every single week. So there's a lot of people on Twitch already. You probably follow us. You probably noticed that we stream every single Tuesday around this time every week. But folks on YouTube, if you don't know already, you can go to twitch.tv/CoffeeStainStudiosDevs, where we're actually live on Twitter on Twitch right now as well. But yeah, every week on Tuesdays we have a fun little developer stream where we just do some random stuff, check out some community highlights, give some updates as well. So do consider following us over on Twitch if you don't already, so you can
If you're
take part in the fun.
If you're really into like getting like the latest really, because we do try to stream every week.
Yeah.
And we'll give you updates on like what's going on.
Yeah, so like, if there's no updates, then we give no updates. But the second there's an update, we put it out. We put it out on the community highlight segment on that stream. So do check it out. But also we just have fun. So even if there's nothing to talk about, we just have a good old time anyway.
Yes.
So
let's get to it, because time is running out fast.
It's fine.
All right. First up, we got we're just going to get this out of the way. It's a bridge.
Wow, it is a bridge meta. Again, for those who don't frequent our Twitch streams, bridges often make their way onto our community highlight segments because
I don't know why. It's just, they just do.
They're also really good design. They look cool. Yeah. It's another bridge.
It's ridiculous.
We've seen bridges of this like suspension kind of design before, haven't we? Yeah.
And I think this is really good. Based on Tamar Bridge.
Tamar Bridge?
Which I don't know if that's a real bridge or
Where's Tamar? Does anyone know what Tamar is?
Is this like a D's nuts joke? What?
Tamar is a beautiful city.
It is a real bridge.
Actually, I have no idea if it is or not.
Well, it doesn't look. Is that the one? Oh, this one. Oh, okay, it's this one.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, you guys don't see it, but we see, and we confirm. We stand.
Is a bridge.
It is a bridge.
Is a bridge.
All right. Next up is from Olight O or Zero Light Zero.
Holy cow! It's just dark. I'm feeling so good.
I was doing these on the train, and I was like rolling into the station, like, come on, just fucking finish him.
I mean, this is a vibe.
This is a vibe.
I kind of dig it.
Yeah. So whenever people get this bug where like the screen is glitching out like this, not necessarily this particular one. I've seen this one before, but sometimes or most often when people reach out to me and they have like these type of glitches, very often shortly after, they also get in touch with me back and say like, hey, my hardware broke. So a lot of times when this happens, and you make sure to verify your game files first, because that often fixes these kind of issues. But sometimes when people have like weird glitches and shit,
verify your hardware,
I guess, or check your drivers and stuff like that, or be like aware that something might happen soon.
Yep. So this is what we do on community highlights in front of thousands of people. We show off when your computer's about to die.
But I think this is fine because it doesn't look like any of the other glitches I've seen
I think it
before.
looks really cool.
I think it just
actually.
looks really
It's
cool.
actually a really, really nice
I think
skin.
this is just like a UV mess up or something with the texture, because it doesn't have any of the regular texture on the bean.
Well, it does though.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like the gray in between, right? This is bananas error. I have no idea what this
I
is.
don't know. Maybe it's an optimization.
Hey, the game runs faster. all right,
yeah.
we'll take it.
Yeah.
the beans look like that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next is from Raciper.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. So this one. Fun fact: we like our producers during Monday meetings. They also grab like a couple of cool shots from the community as well. Sometimes just
They do our job for us. Yes.
Yes. So they have like a little mini community highlights. So this is one from this week.
Yeah.
That I thought was really impressive. I don't want to. I'm glad I'm not the one who set this up, because
Figuring out the signals here would have been a bit rough.
jeez, yeah, jeez.
I mean, it's weird though, because when you look at it, you're like, oh, I mean, I guess it's fairly straightforward, but like you need to figure this out beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Like on paper or in your head or something. Super impressive, and also just really cool that we can do this in our game.
Yeah, I'm also super stoked that like there's so many trains already like within the loop. So they've clearly thought out like how to buffer the trains coming into the station.
Right. Yeah, because you're right. You can see there's 3 up on that long side there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really impressive.
Yeah, it looks like a fairly efficient kind of layout for what they've got there. Really great job. Super nice.
Yes. Next up is from C. Wiggins, New York City.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
This
so they were like, I'm gonna try and make like a alternate take on stairs.
Okay.
Because the stairs in the game are a little bit like the spiral stairs. They're a bit funky right now. You can't zoop them, and like they rotate in a funky way. Hopefully we can fix that soon.
Keep her on your toes.
Yes. So Wiggins was like, I'm gonna try and make something alternate, and then they realized when they were making like, oh, this is too much work.
And so they just stopped that height or something?
No. It's like it's just a setup of like setting it up. So the way they claim it, like stairs are a pain. Put a lot of thought into this, and it turns out it's just way too big of a hassle to actually use.
Oh,
but
right,
it looks
right.
really cool.
It does look really good.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen these kind of staircases out and about in like the real world. too.
Yeah.
And whenever I see certain builds that kind of resemble things in the real world, I don't know, that's always like appealing to me. Also, I love the bean down the bottom there for scale.
For scale.
Yep.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'd have no idea how big this is.
Yeah. Because I guess it's like it takes a while to run up the stairs or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Looks really cool.
There
though.
is a big cliff.
Yeah.
But this is really good stairs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Next is from Tomsa 744, who's made this like secret lab.
Not sponsored.
Wait. I actually don't know what you're referring to, but
Chairs.
Chairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you bought a chair recently.
No, well, I didn't buy a Secret Lab chair, but Secret Lab. makes
Oh wait,
chairs,
they
yeah.
make the gaming
Like
chair,
gaming
right?
Chairs, yeah.
Yes, gamers.
Gamers. I paid way too much for a chair.
Yeah, if you got it, you got a game, you gotta have a chair.
That's right. It guaranteed plus 25 MMR if you buy this chair.
What's our MMR in Satisfactory, by the way?
My MMR in Satisfactory?
Yeah.
I'm 6K.
6K.
Yeah, 6K MMR.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really neat. It's like it's a little lab for crystal and silica.
Cool.
And I like the interior as
Oh,
well.
nice.
It's like a little. It's so comfy.
Oh man, it's so clean. I saw someone in chat before say something like, I'm getting a little depressed looking at all these people with their amazing builds. Yeah, I get it. These builds are amazing. But you know what? It's okay if your builds aren't this cool. Fix-It requires efficiency and functionality, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But it's also super cool. Fix-It also believes that these kind of builds inspire pioneers.
Yeah, because like even if you can't come up with all this stuff on your own, like I think just browsing the Reddit and like browsing the Discord and checking out the architectural chat and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it really gives you ideas. And like sometimes all you need is like figuring out how to do like segments or like small pieces, and then with that it sort of develops into your play style and your build style and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I feel very inspired when I see stuff like this, and sometimes I'm even like, oh, I remember this cool thing they did with like the pillars and the train stuff. I want to do exactly that. And then I find the post and I'm like,
And you yoink it.
yoink it. Next is from Scratch Games. From Scratch Games.
Good one.
Yeah. More
Nice.
concrete stuff happening here. They've I think we featured them 2 weeks ago, and they had like a smaller build like this.
Okay.
And now it's evolved.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
And it's got the Billie Eilish green in there. You get extra points for that.
You gotta.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh damn! What does it make?
So it's 3,200 concrete
Oh, nice.
per minute.
You don't see many elaborate concrete factories
No, that's kind of what I
these
like.
days. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I appreciate that it's like an outpost that's already finished too, with the train station like integrated into it. So just like sending it out.
Yep, it looks super good. Okay. On the other hand,
We gotta
this train
get me out of here. So we got.
I just work here.
Yeah, it's my first day. So we featured Joy on Travel a couple of weeks ago, and the madness continues.
I remember them. I remember them.
Yeah. I had way too many. Just kept playing worse and worse.
Oh god.
They haven't learned.
I think they're doing fine.
Yeah.
I think they're doing fine.
Yeah. All aboard the spaghetti train. Is
I do appreciate these though. Like I remember once I got a save file from someone who had like an issue, and they were like, "Can you fix this for me?" And I loaded up their save file, and you couldn't see the ground. You couldn't see the ground. You also couldn't see a single foundation. It was just like a web.
your issue, you're playing the game too much, or
Huh?
It's like your issue is you're playing too much.
They just never did any foundation. But like I guess it worked. They had like hundreds of hours in, and they had a really elaborate factory. They're further in the game than I am.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, it
okay?
works. It's fine.
I'm just gonna.
And I mean, this is still a vibe. And I think, you know what? In 2022, vibes are the most important thing.
For
Make sure you get your vibes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay?
You can quote him on that.
Yep.
Next one is from JK.
Wait, why do I identify with this so
Yeah,
much?
so it's just like me. It's not straight, but it works.
Yeah, it works, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit off.
It's a little bit off.
Yeah.
I wonder. I'm curious how they managed to do this. I think it's like because it's so close to the foundry, so like it shouldn't be allowed to place it there, but somehow they managed to do it.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about
fine.
it. Great job, JK.
Yeah. Well, Hannah's in chat. Hi, Hannah. Hope you're feeling better. Next one's from Craft Architect. Craft. I keep thinking of
metal everywhere.
I keep thinking of South Park when I hear Craft dinner.
Oh, I didn't.
Craft dinner.
I haven't seen that.
Whatever. It's an old reference, but it checks out. So Craft Architect have featured have shown similar builds before, and I feel like they're just getting more and more like you. This is similar to what you just said. Like I can't see anything but fucking
Yeah. Hold up.
Yeah,
Continue, please.
factory stuff.
Okay. No one clip that, please.
What is he talking about? This is a Christian stream, dude. Chill.
But yes, as far as the eye can see, like you can see really far back too, and it's just more factory.
Yeah.
It's truly incredible.
So at first I was like, oh, that's just a wall, but no, it's a frame thingy, and there's more. It's like a mirror. You know, like when you step into an elevator,
yeah.
and,
It's like the infinite mirror.
You think oh, it's so far away, but but this is not that. It's not a mirror. It's like it
it's
just keeps
actually
going.
just massive.
It's so insane.
Super nice.
All right, there's the same energy as the one before, from the True SCP. Something is a lie.
There's a rage inside me that's growing.
This is the when you have a box and like where is the square?
Oh yeah.
It goes in the square hole, and like where does the triangle? It goes in the square hole.
Yeah.
You see that
Yeah. They're like no. In the triangle. In the triangle. Yeah. Yeah, instructions unclear.
Yeah.
This is frustrating. But you know what? I appreciate that as well. It's kind of like, art is supposed to start a discussion and make you feel something. And I would say this is a work of art. I'm sure there's like a really, really good justification for why this is the way it is.
Yeah.
And not just an accident.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. I don't know if this is because I think this is a packager. It's hard to tell from this shot alone.
Yeah.
But it kind of looks like when we dropped update 3 and we added like where you have to use pipes for your coal generators and stuff like that, it would just be like it would be a conveyor belt going into the pipe hole, because it's like the conveyor belt is still there but the building has changed.
Right.
It's like the opposite of that, because it looks like we've removed pipes from this building, and this is like someone's loading up their save file and it's like, what, my pipe's just going to nothing.
It just looks so funny how hard it goes. Also, something that's kind of funny is the art of reload. Of course it's for the gun, but like I feel like it just curses the image even more.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't think about that.
Like, what are we reloading the pipe in the conveyor hole? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a magazine. You just chuck it pipe out of there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of like this energy going on here.
What is happening?
Yeah.
There's been a shift in our community.
Yeah.
Why?
I wonder. So I'm assuming the way they did this, and I don't think you were supposed to be able to delete pipes without deleting the pumps too. But I assume they put the pump down, remove the pipe, and then added a hypertube or something like that. Or maybe this is a bug on. But it looks kind of cool. It looks like
I feel like they could have made the pipes, and because the hypertubes, right, with soft clipping, they should be able to build through it.
it might be. Yeah, it might be that you're just placing the pump on the ground. And
then they put the hypertube through it, but then
yeah.
whatever. This is cursed as hell.
But it kind of looks like it could be a feature.
Can we ban them? And then the Reddit, you're out of here, absent marker.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
So make sure to spam boost so you get that boost from the pump when you're in the hypertube, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if people, maybe the people on YouTube, you probably haven't heard of this, but when you're in the hypertubes, if you do exclamation boost in the in-game chat, you go quicker.
Yes.
We talk about it all the time on our dev stream every week.
Yeah.
But,
if you were on the Twitch stream, you would know.
Yeah.
You would definitely know.
if it works for you, take a screenshot and share it with us, everyone on the Reddit.
No, not in chat.
Not in chat.
No, in game.
In game.
Oh.
Right? And then share screenshots of it working for you on our Reddit, reddit.com/r/satisfactorygame. All right?
Next one is from Dermundi. Oh, yes.
Oh, faithful. He's been around for a while. They've been around for a while, yes.
Speed and power.
Indeed.
Words to live by.
Two different trains. One speed and one power.
Yeah. So, what kind of speed is it? What kind of speed?
Well, one of them's going to be like a one carriage, train. And so it's going to zip around the map real quick. And the other one's going to have like 13 full of coal or something.
It's going to do the let's game it out thing where there's another train bumping it up from the back.
There it is.
Yeah.
That'll give you extra speed.
That's how you get extra speed.
Yep.
Get the jump packs. I just like this. It looks like a gateway to something. We don't know what's behind the wall. Like, that's the thing for me. Like, it's obviously power because you see the generators, but it looks secretive, and it's like, I want to go there.
I feel like it's the wall from Game of Thrones, but it's Satisfactory Universe.
Yeah.
There's nothing but lizard doggos on the other side.
God. I like this next one. This is so
Oh, actually good though.
Milo Millie or Milo Millie?
Milo Millie, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. This is really good.
Super cute.
Actually, super good. Really clever.
Yeah.
Can't throw. There's only a way we could like throw balls or like hit them around with a stick or something.
But if we could do that, then Overwatch would sue us. Wow, I've never. You know, when you're in the spawn hub, it's like the mini game where you can throw a basketball in the hoop.
I never played Overwatch. Oh,
Wow.
I think I've seen it in one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a little spaceship starting area. Yeah, I've seen that one actually.
Yes.
Yeah, right. That's true
basketball.
because ball through a basket hoop was originally from Overwatch, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they invented it.
Yeah.
There's one in DSX as well.
Did they have to like pay royalties to Blizzard?
DSX was before Overwatch.
So did they?
That's a good question. I don't know. Who is suing who?
The plot thickens.
Dude, I just there's more and more games popping up in my head that have like this kind of thing where like the basketball. I wonder if this is just like
like Phasmophobia.
That's true. Yeah, that's another one. Like, god damn. I wonder if is this the biggest trope in video games? It's like having
The single biggest. Yeah, I think so.
must be. Heard it here first. Next we have from Bob DeB.
Claw game.
When I saw this the first time, I thought this was like someone drew this,
Oh,
and I'm still.
actually clever. It's a
Not-
advanced
yeah.
storage container.
It's really cool because it's like a. What do they call it? Like the claw game?
Yeah,
things?
like a UFO catcher thing or
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
it's called.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, because at first my brain with the truck here, it just immediately read it as, like there's always like a little package that gets picked up out of the truck. That's what I read immediately.
Yeah.
And then when I paid a little more attention, I'm like, oh no, this is all custom built and it's a storage container. That's really cool.
Yes. 15 minutes left. Yes. You can almost count, chat. Wait. Is our clock like behind or something?
No, we're good.
14:36. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah. And I just want to imagine like a truck coming down and there's actually like putting the storage container because they're pretty big. Like it's just the same size as the trucks. So this truck just
and then flips out because they're out trucked
Yeah.
and they fly across the universe.
The little truck that could.
Yeah.
Next is from Fishy Pants. Love this name.
Oh damn! I love this build. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
it's like a seaport factory. I love the little like they're making what's it called? The thingies that ships have on the sides when they're
Oh, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, but like on like the catamaran things, right? They go those like two different.
Yeah, Catamaran has it, but I'm
ferries.
thinking of the like fenders. Is the word?
They're called fenders.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
I love the big hand. Holy shit!
Pontoons, or maybe it's just like a Swedish. Maybe I think they're called fenders in Swedish, but maybe a lot of people are saying tampu. No, pontoons. Maybe whatever. It looks cool. I love it. It's very creative. And then we also need a little bit of a close up here on
damn.
the hand here. Which holy shit! How did they do this? Is this micromanaged or is this like? Did they actually sit there with beams? And just went fucking nuts because it looks like it's beams all the way.
Yeah, this could have just been hand done. This could have just been handmade.
Oh, and it is a hand. Actually.
I love the big crystal thing or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like ore chunk or whatever that is.
Is that what Samwar's gonna be used for?
Yes.
They figured it out.
You put it in your hands.
Yeah. You put it in your hands.
Oh boy.
You just hold
just
it
crush
and
it.
Yeah. It's like a stress ball.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
Yep.
Yes. And then lastly.
Oh, holy cow.
Yeah. So Vincent went hard.
Yep. Yep.
This is insane. This is such a cool build. I've got a couple.
What's it called? Sister Cannon?
Yeah, this is a Sister Ray.
Sister Ray.
Yeah. Where they moved the Junon cannon to Midgar.
Yep.
Yeah. So Vincent.
Spoilers, by the way.
Oh shit.
Is that Meteor?
Oh my god! I didn't think about that. Oh jeez. So Vincent posted previously. It might be Vincent, or maybe it's someone else.
It was them.
But they go on a different name on previously on the.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, super cool. They took their Midgard build and they're just like, we're gonna add the Sister Ray to this. I also love this last picture. They added erectophobia mode for the diamond weapon
God.
showing up. Looks like it's got a halo too.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What an incredible build.
This is such a cool build. Like from this angle too. Like using the power. Like I love this build so much. It's so cool. So yeah, those.
Wait, go back one. Do they? No, this one. Forward again. This one. Do we have like the broken sector
I think it's
down here?
Yeah. I think you can see the whole.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah.
Sector
6 is it?
Sector 7 slums is the. I can't remember.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, love it so much. So yeah, those were some of the submissions that we found for the community highlights. Very well done, everybody. As usual, like when you post this stuff, please make sure to use the hashtag Satisfactory Screenshots if you're on Twitter, and if you're on Reddit, make sure to use the screenshots flare, and then it's easier to grab them. A little bit of big of an announcement. So if you guys remember last month, I think, or maybe a month before then, time flies, we held a little like Reddit competition, a competition on Reddit, because our Reddit subreddit reached 200,000 members.
Thank you everyone for joining the Reddit.
So we thought we would celebrate that by having a little competition. And we did. And it's time to announce the winners, Jace.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. Are
Hell
you,
yeah.
Snut?
I'm okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so this was there's going to be 2 winners picked to win a fabulous prize of $250 of worth of merch on ListerDogger.com. And one of these picks were from community voting, and the other one was from Coffee Stain voting. And we also gave a bunch of keys and stuff. But the 2 winners are, I mean, one of them you probably know if you've been on the Reddit, but bam!
Holy cow!
Lacave Dude.
Holy cow!
Yeah, made this like amazing looking.
The Cave Do JP, I guess.
Yeah.
This is from
Simpsons.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Hagrid, Captain Hagrid,
Ludicrous speed.
went at ludicrous speeds. That's right.
Yep. And then
my favorite part of that. That was my favorite episode in the Netflix series.
Yeah. Netflix series.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Netflix.
Yeah.
I watch Disney movies on there all the time.
Yeah, nice. No, this is insane
It's
though.
insane.
Actually, look how this spans like the entire level. This is
Kind of
bananas.
does. It kind of does.
And the detail, holy
It's
cow.
insane. If you
lights.
wanna see more of this, check out the Reddit. I think it's in the. I think if you search for their names, this will pop up. Super cool. So that was the community voting pick, and we also have a pick from Coffee Stain, and our pick was Bob the Bee.
Bob the Bee,
Yeah,
Constant pick.
with
I did
this-
vote for this one, yeah.
Insane looking, like cyberpunk-esque city thingamajig.
Yeah. Do you have? Is this the only picture you got out of here?
Yeah, I only have one picture for you.
Because they have more pictures over on the Reddit, I believe,
Yes,
right? Yeah, because
yes.
it's a Reddit competition. Over on the Reddit, and like this isn't just this facade here. It's like all built out. You can like there's so many other pictures. There's like little stores and stuff. I would absolutely live there.
Yeah, and it goes like into the underground and shit like that.
Yeah,
as well. There's like ramen shops and stuff.
Yeah, there's like ramen.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
so cool.
That's why I would live there. But
That's so cool.
yeah, super good.
Yeah. We do want to mention one thing though.
That's true.
Because when we were doing this voting, there was, I mean, this was the clear winner, but there was a very close second. And we just wanted to include this honorable mention.
We just thought it was interesting that this one came second.
Yeah. So please notice that this is not just me and Jace. All right. This was the second.
Midgar again. Yes.
Yes. So it's rigged.
Yeah. So for the YouTubers here, the people from YouTube, all right, you don't probably know this, but Snoot and I always talk about Final Fantasy, oftentimes Final Fantasy VII, and everyone in our chat gets mad at us whenever we do. They're like, you guys, you're satisfactory.
We don't talk about it that often.
We talk about it literally every
No.
stream. We've done it 3 times this stream. But this was voted by the entire office
Yeah.
and came second. Okay,
yeah.
so it's not just us. All right, we are accurately representing the company. In that a lot of us love Final Fantasy and are wowed by this build. So yeah, definitely a consolation runner-up.
Honorable mention, for sure.
Honorable mention, yeah, that's the one for Extreme Blueberry.
Yeah.
99.
So congrats to Bob the Bee and La Cave.
La Cave du JP, I guess. Yeah. Well done.
Someone will reach out to you. I think it's Hagen who will reach out to you, and we'll hit you up with the information and stuff like that. Yeah.
Great job. Thanks everyone for joining the Reddit and everyone who submitted. There was a lot of really cool submissions.
It was
Like literally hundreds that we all went through and
I was
voted
really
on.
curious how it was gonna go in like our voting, because there was a lot of really cool builds that Sure.
Yep.
6 minutes left, Jace. Can you believe it?
What do we do?
I certainly can. What do we do?
Yeah, how did we get here?
Yeah. So fun fact, actually. So we have it rigged up here. So it's actually going to be me and Jace pushing the button today. We have a special button. I was thinking of like, you know, those like push button thingies that you can like the physical ones. I was thinking of like trying to hook that up, but I couldn't quite get it to work. But we have the button here, and we're going to be sending it live. So for those who don't know, we're going to be releasing update 7 on the experimental branch. If you don't know what the experimental branch is, then maybe you're new, because we talk about this all the time.
Yep.
But it's essentially like our public test realm thingy sort of thing, where you can opt into the experimental branch, and that gives you access to like the more experimental build. Who would have thought that was why it's called that? And on the experimental branch, you get access to like sort of the bleeding edge, like development build sort of, where you get things earlier, but you also get buggy. Like, you know, it's anything can happen. If you are intended to switch to experimental, please back up your saves before you do anything. It's really important, because people it's like the way the system works with Steam and Epic. Like sometimes something funky happens with Cloud Sync or stuff like that, or maybe sometimes even we mess up the stuff in the game, and like maybe your save file gets.
He says we as in game developers in general, not like we've never.
No.
Coffee Stain never made a mistake.
It's just a
of
universal
course,
thing.
but other developers may.
Yes.
So
yes. So important to back up your save files. If you're on Steam, the way you get into the experimental branch is by right-clicking on the game. You hit Properties, you go to the Betas tab, and in there's like a drop-down list, and then you pick experimental in that drop-down list, and it will reinstall in your directory. And if you're on Epic, it should show up as its own like little game in the library. It should be clearly marked as like experimental, and that will create like not a copy, but it will
A separate install.
in separate install.
Yeah.
Which is kind of smooth. Like they both have different advantages.
Yep.
Like it's nice that Steam has like the cloud syncing is handled for both, because it's the same app. But it's also nice like on Epic you can sort of
Have
it
both installed at the same time. Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. And we're less than 5 minutes
Oh
from
boy,
there.
update 7. Holy cow, that's a
excited.
lot of updates.
So what's coming in update 7, you might ask? Well, the main thing is blueprints. I mean,
Yeah.
it's blueprints. Blueprints. So I'm gonna give you all the real story here. Okay, so we knew that we were gonna make a update this year. We weren't certain what would be in it, and we wanted to do blueprints because it's good to get that out there, because we kind of want feedback and like testing and get that out as soon as possible.
Yep.
Because that sort of goes into like the whole thing where we're working towards 1.0. But we weren't sure we were going to make it. So that's why we sort of like waited on announcing blueprints. It's also like, I guess it was a little fun for us as well to do that.
I mean, it's also, good to keep some things kind of hidden, then we can announce
Yeah.
that and cause a big bang. I mean, I hope you guys understand from like a fun / hype / marketing perspective that can be beneficial too. So,
But it really is like close. Like it really came close to the wire.
Like I wasn't. So some of you may know, like I went on break for a while. Before I went on break, I had no idea that we were actually going to
No.
be doing blueprints. I came back and I was like, oh, cool, that's what we're doing. Let's go then, right? So,
and it's a very late decision too, because we didn't start working on it until like very end of update 6 or something like that, because we also weren't sure we wanted to do it. But it was like on the list of like when we were looking in towards 1.0, it's like, if we're gonna do blueprints, this is it, like now or never, essentially. So that's why it went down the way it did. So yeah, literally like the week before we posted, we were like, maybe blueprints don't make it in, and like, but we're about to announce it, and it was like, we'll see what happens. So yeah, good times. But it's there. But as you know, this is on experimental, and it is experimental. Especially the multiplayer aspect of blueprints is still a bit work in progress.
So, you play experimental at your own risk here. We do want people to play it so we can get feedback. But, there's a chance that there's going to be some bugs, maybe crashes, who knows. But if you do come across any issues with Update 7, please go to our QA site, questions.satisfactorygame.com, and let us know about the bugs that you come across, share screenshots, whatever, and then our team can look at that stuff and fix what they can fix.
Yes.
So we can stabilize it as quickly as possible and then put it out on the early access branch so that everyone has access to it.
We can answer a couple of quick questions here. So somebody asked like, what tier is blueprints unlocked in? We're gonna dive into this at like once the update is out. We're gonna have Mark and we're gonna have Dylan, who worked on the blueprints, to talk about like the decision making behind it and how it works and all that stuff. But blueprints will be unlocked in tier 4, I believe. So it's a mid game like thing that you get. And I already forgot Mark told me, but I already forgot the fucking like how much it costs.
It's $8 a month.
$8 a month. That really got me.
Endless supply of fun.
Holy shit. It's pay to win, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get a little check mark next to the anyways.
All right. We got 40 seconds.
Yes. 30 seconds.
Okay, but we forgot how much it actually costs in game. So
Yeah.
I guess you guys will find
well,
out.
Mark is gonna be here in like 6, so we're gonna talk about that stuff. So get ready, Mark, because you're up, and maybe Dylan as well. But yeah, but first we're gonna start uploading Dylan. I'm gonna pull up the web page here so I don't fuck up. Let's see.
You're looking cool.
It's like this one, and then. All right, here we go. 10
That
seconds.
one. Oh man, don't misclick.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. All right, y'all ready?
The delete button is right next to the launch
All right,
button.
here we go. 1. Oh shit! Wait, it's not working.
Oh,
shit.
Look out! They're coming right for you! They're coming right for you, Snook! I don't know. Wait, can they hear? We didn't really think of a way to get out of it.
we set this up. We don't know how to get out of this.
We also didn't have any. We didn't have like a video to play or anything.
Yeah, no.
So
Yeah, so this is yeah. Right.
there's leftover Halloween stuff. Get out of here.
All right.
The update is out, hopefully.
Do you need a hammer that?
Wow, fucking grade A comedian over here. Jeez, that was really funny.
That's right, Jace.
Not bad, guy.
That's right, Jace. Jesus.
Oh, you fucking clod. Oh shit, I actually had to push this button. Oh, we were muted. Oh, whatever.
Were we muted?
Yeah, we were.
That whole time?
No, just when I came back.
Huh?
Huh?
Did they miss the hand joke?
Yeah, they did.
No!
I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, God.
Wait, did you hear the hand joke?
Oh, we heard the hand joke.
No, we got the hand joke. Wait, when did I cut out? Or maybe I accidentally pushed it like just a second
Okay,
ago.
whatever.
Oh, only muted for 10 seconds. Okay, well, they got it. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. I was certain I pressed the studio live. Yeah, so we should be good.
Nice,
Yeah,
come on,
okay,
come
never
on.
mind.
Nice.
We're professionals here. We don't never mess up.
Good one.
Yes. But yeah, maybe so. Can somebody confirm that the game is
Is it out? Yeah, is it out?
I can't check it because I have the staging build open.
No update? Well, I guess the game got
Yep.
deleted, guys.
Okay. Maybe I should check the. Maybe someone wrote to me like just a second, like stall.
True.
Let's see here.
Update 7 will be coming out on 22nd of November.
No.
No?
26. Wait.
Experimental
shit.
pushback.
Push back to
Okay.
December.
Why didn't anyone tell us earlier?
Yeah. What the fuck? We set up the stream and everything.
How annoying.
What? Demundi got it. Wait.
It shipped only to Demundi. Thanks for the community highlight.
Yeah. So
No, it should be out. Yeah.
should be out. So make sure to, if you're not seeing the update happening on Steam or Epic, restart the client, like the Steam Epic application.
Yeah.
And it should pop up.
Yep.
And it'll get updates, and good times will be had by all. Yes.
Yes. I
Mark.
saw one person say, well, bye, because it's here. Leave then. I mean, why did you come here at all? What were you hoping for? All right. All right, you got other people coming in.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's Mark. I tell him first.
Check the notepad.
I already forgot the schedule.
Good one.
Oh, right. I didn't decide it.
And it says QA guy Uzi was saying that the build's alive now, so we should be good.
Sweet. Should we do? I'm a bit conflicted.
What?
Because either we have both Mark and Dylan on at the same time.
I think you should have both of them on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
And then I'll leave and go get my HelloFresh.
Are you hearing me, Dylan and Mark? Get your butt over here. Get your butt over here. Unless the build is on fire.
Yeah, true.
It should be fine. Because like the thing is, like, it takes so long. So like even if there was something we discovered, like that shit would still not like.
Yeah.
It's still too long.
Yeah.
To figure. It is a pretty. We talked about this a couple of times on stream, but it's a quite complex like build system we have for like when we're working on the source code and all that stuff, and then when we need to push it on like the different builds, like the different platforms. I mean, like on Steam and Epic and stuff like that. It's a very complex like build system that handles like how shit is built, and hey, good looking. All right.
Yes.
It takes like 20 minutes or something like that to get it ready.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a couple people join, talk about blueprints. There's gonna be too many people on the couch, so one of us have to leave.
Or both of us.
here it
Maybe
goes.
you guys can just do the stream on your own.
This is paper rock. Let's see who goes.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I won, so I get the time off already.
Dude, I was so curious how you're gonna handle that. Oh, that's so good. Holy shit. Fucking genius play. Hey!
What's up?
Welcome in. Let's see. We gotta make sure we all fit in here. Tight squeeze.
Can I give you a foot? No, that doesn't work.
All right. I might need to adjust. Actually, we're gonna do this. We'll be right back after these minutes. Hey, we're back. Look at us. Back to the future. So I'm joined by Mark, our game director, and I'm joined by Dylan, our programmer. He just works here.
Just this guy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot to update these. But so I think maybe not everyone has been to the stream before. So let me just really quickly like what you guys do, and tell us a little about yourself. What sign are you like?
I have to board, right? Yeah, I'm Mark. I'm the game director for Satisfactory, which means I keep track of the vision and I do a bunch of design work as well, like balancing and stuff like that.
And I'm a programmer, and I did a lot of the programming for Blueprints and other systems in the game, but most recently Blueprints.
Stressing
That's
out
why I'm
about
here.
Blueprints.
Yeah, stressing out about Blueprints.
Yeah. So, yeah, remind me again. When did we decide to have Blueprints? It was pretty recently, right? There's not a whole lot of
Earlier-
development time on Blueprints.
I think the proper decision was start of this year. Because at the beginning of the year we did like a big look at the backlog and everything that was in there and whatever could stay and should go.
Yeah.
And we had a big push for blueprints, where there was like multiple people that were like, we should really do blueprints. So we decided to do them. And then I don't know when we made the decision to do them now, but
Yeah, I checked my first submit for when I started prototyping. It was late August, and then I got pulled off to do update 6 stuff. So then it was basically started work in like September, I think.
Yes. Very neat. So yeah, some people asked like, what do you need to build? What is the material? I can check my own here because I get the game rolling today. Come on.
Is it working?
Oh right, I'm paused.
Oh.
There we go. That's a lot of stuff. I can't just list that.
Wait, that's not correct though.
Isn't it?
If you build, yeah,
there you
look
go.
at that.
Yeah.
Why does it say?
It's like modular frames, wires, concrete, and steel beams.
Yeah.
Magic. I'm not going to give you the ratio. You have to figure that out on your own.
And the unlock costs the same parts, but higher amount, of
Gotcha.
course.
So I already forgot this, but this is tier 4, right?
Yeah.
Is this part of the MAM or is it part of the general, like, unlocking?
No, it's just in the tier.
Yeah, okay.
So just in the milestones.
Gotcha.
We actually moved one of the milestones to tier 3 because we felt it was getting a bit crowded in tier 4. And it's the one with the Xenomesher in it, the improved melee combat one.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the costs were kind of like tier 3 costs anyway. You don't need steel or anything to unlock it, so it made sense to just move it. Now they both have 4 milestones, but that's just a little thing. I don't think that's gonna impact anyone in any way.
Yes. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about blueprints, feel free to shoot them our way, like while we're doing this, because this is not like we don't have like
We didn't
anything
plan
planned.
anything.
No,
No.
we haven't planned anything. So we're just gonna talk generally about blueprints and like the design.
We were working so hard.
Yeah. So we can start off a little bit like
Yeah, I was.
we can start off a little bit like sort of I talked a little bit in the video on the major decisions behind blueprints, because we've talked about this a long time about how like if we ever do blueprints, it's not going to be just like copy this part and paste it there. There's been a lot of like work on like what makes it like figuring out what makes blueprints work in Satisfactory, because like like I said in the video, like it ruins a big part of the game if you're just able to just like copy paste everything willy-nilly. So I think it was Pontus who pitched the like idea of having like a building.
Yeah. I don't know when he recently told me again when he thought he made the pitch, but it's a pretty old one actually.
Yeah.
I think it's from back in update 5. He made the concept for it.
Yeah.
And we've stayed very true to the concept as well. It's
Remarkably true, actually.
Yeah.
Like the prototype, like the mock-ups he'd done was like it's basically less pretty version of what we have, which I think is kind of amazing.
It's identical to the prototype building we had, I think, because it was the prototype mock-up was just like beams and then the ramp and like
Are you talking about?
Oh yeah, when we were looking into how the model and everything should work,
yeah.
we built like a thing with beams.
Oh,
and
yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, to try it out. And when we were making the trailer or the teaser video, I saw that mock-up and I thought that was the model first, and I was like, we have it. I thought like, because Lena's like, we don't have the model yet, but I'm like, but I'm looking at it. Like, what do you mean? It's in game.
It's done.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, because I think one thing for my perspective is like it's kind of hard to gauge sort of how community would sort of, you know, take like if we were just to say, you know, hey, we're making blueprints and that was it, I think a lot of people in the community would have a lot of different ideas as how they want blueprint to work. And I think in a lot of cases you don't really know until you try it sort of what makes sense or not. Because it sounds good on paper that you're just able to just like copy paste everything and just, you know, build huge manifold of whatever. But I think from our point of view, like Satisfactory has always been sort of the Minecraft idea that like you are painstakingly putting everything together. So
Yeah, and I still think there's like different opinions on that. That's probably why there were discussions in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing for zooping, right? Where there was this idea that you had to kind of build everything by hand, and there's certainly satisfaction that comes from that, but we also realized that there's a lot of tedium there. And one thing that I was really happy with when we did the zooping is that realization that now you suddenly have way more time to do other decorative stuff in your factory, and you burn out less quickly from the game, actually, just allowing you to do more fun stuff.
yeah.
And I think it's going to be the same with the blueprints.
Yeah.
But we have to find that balance, because we don't just want people, like you explained already in the video, like to just plop down entire factory lines. We kind of want them to puzzle around with it, make modular pieces, maybe share ideas with each other,
Yeah.
and really keep the gameplay alive in there rather than just it becoming a copy paste.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember how tedious it used to be to place, I think, 4,096 signs at once.
No.
It was really tedious, right?
Wait.
But now,
Oh, you mean again?
now you can just do it over and over.
Yeah. We all need 4,000.
Yes.
96. We were just investigating a blueprint earlier.
Yeah, I saw
and,
that. Oh,
Oh,
you know who you are.
busted.
But yeah, like shit, I completely forgot my train of thought there. Yeah, so a lot of people were asking like in the video like if we're gonna build the Zoop blueprints, and I don't think we are, right?
No.
We have. I never went into this in the build in the video, but there is like different build modes for the blueprints, because they do stack and like you can what's it called, snap them towards each other and stuff like that. And I think that's something that we're also going to be probably working a little bit more on. It's like how the snapping will actually work, because like if you have actually, let me jump into the game and I can demo a little bit. Which button is it? It is this one.
Did you build any blueprints yet?
No.
Make one now.
No, but I can sort of show it off here. So, unfortunately, the jetpack and stuff like that didn't carry into this pawn, but we can make do. So,
It should be close though. Kill it.
where did you put it?
It's, I think, near the waterfall.
Okay.
We can go find it later.
We don't have time. So yeah, if you do something like this, I'm just gonna do half of this for now. blueprint. They're like, wow, amazing blueprint, fantastic, great job. Is there a limit to this? How?
Yeah, you
Long.
reach it now.
Yeah, damn it.
I'm like, I don't know. That was UI's job.
Oh, this
They
icon
did,
is
they did a
cool.
good job.
Insert directory. Creates. This menu fucking blew my
Dude,
mind when I
Pontus
started.
knocked it. out of the
Holy
park with
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like baffled when I was playing, and I was baffled how like well it works when I was playing with it.
I was baffled when Pontus gave with this menu, and I'm like, oh, so I guess I have to make this work on the back end now. All right.
Holy shit. So, quick create a subcategory. Like, this is essentially you creating the menus that we have in the game, essentially, like with
Yeah.
the categories and stuff like that.
This is easier to use than the way that we.
Yeah, it's so funny. Cool guy. Whoops. Cool guy. Can I put emojis here? Damn it! All right, whatever.
Trying to crash the game on stream.
Dude,
I love it.
it's gonna happen. I'm pledging to this. Save. Okay, so the thing I was gonna talk about is if you place a blueprint, such as this one, and for instance this one, you can snap to the blueprint, like left and right. Oh, this is a bit iffy here. I found a bug.
You're holding control.
Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Is it because of... Oh, okay.
You're not in build. Yeah, now you're
Yeah.
in blueprint.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, there's different build modes for this as well. So, like, it will snap differently depending on what build mode you're in. And I think it's also changed a little bit since I made the video as well, because you used to have like the vertical build mode as well to be able to snap them like this. But now it's possible to do this. But if I do this, let's see how this works, because me and Mark talked about this yesterday. Yeah, so now it snaps to like it still has like the whole blueprints, and it's like it's possible to like maybe have it so it calculates like the bounding box for
Yeah, I think this will probably be iterated on.
yeah.
We talked about doing that, but we
there are
still
some
had to, yeah,
issues.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's more things that we need to fix still as well. So we will look into that further. But this is a good point actually, because we do need more feedback on this. Because one of the big things that we're wondering still is like, how do players want to build
Yeah.
with these? Maybe you have like a crazy idea of combining blueprints, and then we need to somehow make sure that the system does accommodate that.
Yeah, exactly. Because I haven't said this actually, but this is important. I'm going to go to the full screen for this part. But yeah, this is the first iteration of the release of blueprints.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we are going to be keeping on working on this. We actually wanted to do a little bit more for this release, but we really wanted to release at the end of this year. So usually what we do is we delay, if you feel like we're not happy with the release, we usually delay. And it's not like we're not happy with this release, but it's more like we want to do more things, I think, with blueprints than what we have right now. I think this is a pretty solid like first iteration though, but there's more coming is what I'm trying to say. I can't say exactly what's coming because it kind of depends a little bit of timing and production, but also a little bit on you guys, like what kind of feedback we get, because it's kind of like we haven't had that much time to ourselves to like try and see what kind of emergent design that comes from this.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the problem. And we knew that when getting into it as well, that we were not going to be able to finish it to the quality level that we normally go for.
But we wanted to get it basically in players' hands so we can see how people start using it, so we don't waste time developing features. Like that.
Yeah.
That's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Checkerboard background. No, yeah, that we waste time on stuff that people don't even care about, and then
Yeah, and it's going to impact the game to such a big extent. It's kind of important that we get as much feedback as we can before we reach our 1.0 deadline.
Here's the dedicated server, by the way. It's on this. So I just want to show real quick, if you were wondering what the other side of this workbench looks like. This is what it looks like. With the sick monitors, with the missing texture thingamajig. But it's really cool. Blueprint storage box.
Yeah, your refunds go in there when you dismantle, so you don't have to.
You don't get the boxes and stuff everywhere.
Actually, mind blown,
Technology.
because I was like constantly, whenever we were looking at, I was like, why is there a portable box? Like, what is the point of that?
Oh yeah,
I didn't get
goes
it
in there,
Oh, that's so clever.
and then you can also load it up with stuff.
That's fucking genius, bro. So
big brain moment.
So if you put stuff in the box, does that account for like the building?
Yeah, so it'll pull from the box first, and then if it doesn't find it in the box, it'll try to take from your inventory.
Holy shit, dude.
Big stuff.
That is big brain. I did not think about that. Holy shit.
Was that a Pontus thing?
I mean, it's always had the
I feel like it was. Yeah, I think that was part of the original design even.
because it's always had the storage box in the concept.
Yeah.
And I never got what the point of that was, other than like maybe it's just for aesthetics. But now that makes that makes sense. That makes sense, though. So yeah,
Who is this Pontus? What a legend.
what a legend! What a guy! What a guy! Do you guys have any fun blueprints you want to try and make? I wonder. Oh, I actually want to check one thing. I wonder if it fixed this bug.
Bug checking out the screen.
all the
Yeah.
bugs in the
But it's actually kind of relevant because, like,
Can I say something about bugs real quick? 'Cause
Go
I
for
just
it,
found some. Railroad tracks. I would avoid them immediately.
in the
In the
blueprint,
blueprinter, yeah. There's some issues running them, and at least one crash can result if you connect from an outside track to an inside track. It's not supposed to be possible, but you can currently. So
You know what? Can I complain about it? I have an advantage here because I'm on this side and I'm playing the game and I am like literally
spitting mad about
talking.
what?
Here's a bug that's been in the game for a long time.
Oh, okay.
You know how we have like and this isn't directed at you. I know it looks
Yeah,
like
I've-
I know it looks like I'm like Gillen.
This is my bug.
What was I talking about? Yeah, so you know how we have like build on release? It's like a feature
Yeah.
in the game. There's one item in the game that ignores it.
It's ladders.
It's ladders. You have to press twice.
Wow.
So if I release,
That's literally unplayable, though.
still.
But I don't use build on release. So I
Get your
wouldn't
shit together, game designers.
Yeah, I think this is a very different implementation on this one, right?
Yeah.
Because we also made this before zooping. And
Yes.
the zooping function.
Actually, okay, fun story. Actually, zooping came from this moment of building the ladders. You told me this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, the name zooping came from Mark being like building a ladder and be like, zoop?
Yeah, I think we were like talking about how it should function, and I tried to just explain it without having actually
what
the
does that
screen.
word
Like,
get?
yeah, like,
You know,
you know,
like
zoop, 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 zoop,
Zoop to you.
I need the zoop. All right. Let's see. Okay, so let's build because one thing that I found when I was testing this is that every blueprint is like still based on like the 4x4 origin. So like when you're placing blueprints, they're always based on like the full scale of it.
Yes.
And I'm curious if that's still the case or not. Because there's like a very specific shout out to DC Van who taught me this, by the way. Oh, they fixed it! Fuck yeah! Nice job. This was very buggy, or maybe what else? 4. Hell yeah! It's funny. You guys don't. You
I
guys
don't know
have
what's happening.
No, you guys have
Just
no,
like, yeah, looks great, Snoon.
yeah.
Put that right up there on the
You guys
fridge.
have no idea how buggy this game can be sometimes. Like you think it's bad on experimental, you ain't seen shit. Okay, I'm just saying. But that's how it is when you're developing the game. No, but so one really cool use case here is like if you're building. Did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. Close enough. I went too far, but you get the point. So like, there's a lot of builds where you do like cosmetic kind of stuff like this, and it's like, you know, to make a angled pillar like this, it's like a bunch of different steps you have to take. It's nice that you can just be like, curved pillar. Pillar. Very nice. Nice soup. And then we'll put that in the. Oh, I never named the category.
Uh-oh.
I should
Need the
have.
autosave, dude.
No.
If you try to save a blueprint when it autosaves, the game breaks.
Never mind.
Best category. And then we'll put like the car. Apply. And we'll create another category.
Whoa.
We'll call this
Best.
second best category. And we'll use the thumbs up.
I don't know if it was meant. Did you mention it that you can share these too?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
In the video, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I even showed the
Oh, okay.
which maybe doesn't make sense because like we're on a div build and like the directories. Because do they create the directories for the blueprints as well on the live build?
Yeah, it'll
or-
be under the save game and then blueprints and then under the session name. So if
Okay.
you have multiple sessions, you need to move the blueprints you want to the session name.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
It's not global because we didn't want people starting the game with all their blueprints, but you can choose to move them over if you want.
Yeah. Curve pillar. Apply changes. Save. All right. Now it can be like. Actually, maybe I should do it over here. Blueprints. Dude, I'm gonna use this so much. I'm gonna put it on my hotbar on 6 because I leave 5 for some reason. Oh shit! I forgot the ladder. Try this too because this didn't work when I tested this.
What didn't work? Taking over an existing?
Yeah, I didn't. It created like a new one.
Oh, yeah, then that should be fixed.
Uh-oh. It moved. This is the same moment I had like when I made the video.
Yeah.
You have to like create the, or I know I can just move it actually. That was not scripted in the video, by the way. Some people said that it was. It 100% wasn't. I was legit like, what just happened?
Where'd it go?
Yeah, we're probably gonna change that. So it's not. It's like if you load a blueprint and you save it again, it's gonna be in the same directory. Blueprints. Do we have a quick key for the blueprints?
Not right now, no.
Yeah, because we have like X and Q.
It says Z available.
Is it?
Gotta stack the whole.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. I think we had something on there and then we removed it with the
What
update
was
5
on Z?
keyboard.
I thought. I
Layer
think it was like Flashlight was on Z for a long time. Now it's
Or the
on.
map.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah.
Up there for a
Because
while.
nothing
now.
says map like Z.
Yeah.
And then we moved back to M because
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, so now that issue is no longer there. Cool. I love how I'm like just like pointing out the shit that you guys will never see. We got to remove a beam over here. Very important. Save again. This time I'm gonna set
I'm
the
going to set
directory.
the category.
Add blueprint here.
Yeah, that's kind of janky, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
But just try to add and see what happens. It should.
Game
Only be one.
crashed. Yeah.
Just kind of a weird interaction.
All right, and then now I can just as many as you want, baby. Like that's so much nicer than just having to fucking do that thing over and over again. I had this in one of my builds where I did exactly this, but it actually aligned, so it actually looked good. But it was such a pain in the ass to do this.
same with the curved building and
Yeah.
honestly everything like this because you can do so much cool stuff.
Yeah,
And then you only have to do it once. And not have to.
Yeah, and you just copy paste.
yeah. And I know a lot of people feel like that. Oh, it's just 4x4. It's like nothing. It's like pretty much useless. But I used to agree, kind of, but I kind of disagree now when I tried it out a little bit because like you can do really, like even if you can't put like a power plant and like hook it up, you can still do like the hookup sort of in the blueprint. So like just placing the power plants and then nuclear power plants, and then just do like pull the pipes and like whatever kind of constellation you want to do there through the blueprint. Like that still saves a ton of time, you know, being able to do this kind of stuff where like say you have like Mark 4 belt or whoops, say you do this right, and then you just pull a belt from here and then just do like, you know, stack, make a bus or whatever, you know, stack this stuff. You know, doing this in the blueprint and just doing it once and then figuring out like where to apply that in your build is very, it's still like in the like atmosphere, not atmosphere, but like the same spirit as the game. You're still, you know, figuring things out how it applies to like the 3D
Now
animation.
you can design the pieces you put
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah, exactly.
rather than making a whole base.
I found a bug, Dylan.
Yeah, there'll be a couple of those.
We don't talk about that.
Actually, it was actually a pain to get the just the conveyor poles to be able to be placed on the edge because they don't want to be.
Wait,
What is
this is confusing.
it? Ceiling mount?
Yeah,
But if you don't aim it at the ceiling, it won't
Oh.
flip.
yeah. I just thought it was funny that it was like,
Yeah.
is that a regular?
It is a bit confusing.
Yeah. But let's talk about that too, because that's also new in this update. We've added a bunch of like quick fixes for not quick fixes, but like improvements to
Quality of life.
quality of life. To oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button over and over again. So like, when you're building logistic stuff now, and you have like the conveyor belts, you'll automatically switch to like the wall mounts if you're aiming at a foundation or a wall or something like that. And if you're aiming above, you'll get the ceiling mount. This was a lot of people are really hype about this one in particular, because like in the video I put out, it was like, oh yeah, that's cool, and then ceiling mount, like, fuck yeah, dude, this is the shit. I mean, it is the shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice.
Cool. And what was the thing? You can stack them, but you can't zoom them. Yeah. You can stack them. Right. So they align pretty cool. And
I mean, that's pretty nice.
yeah, it's pretty nice.
Fuck something up.
Is that the same? Oh my god, it is! Pretty cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was actually a hassle, and I now notice that there is a small issue that we will have to fix.
Uh-oh.
Because there's still, you see that the color is different on the top parts.
Make sure to...
Clip into the other parts, because you have to have a larger separation from the ceiling the first time than between them when you stack them, which
Right.
is super annoying.
I'll make sure not to say this on stream, so...
Yeah, so nobody knows.
Yeah,
about this.
nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Shit.
But that's fine, that's just, I forgot to do that.
Yes.
That was a placeholder thing, but Art has fixed it since then.
Yeah, but this is super nice. I know. It's like I was watching a bunch of streamers play, and they were like in situations where ceiling mounts would make sense, and I'm like,
Yeah, if only.
I kind of wanna unplayable. Yeah, exactly. It's over at this point. This is a very interesting blueprint right here. You know, for when you
Absolutely, positively need to do that for some reason.
don't question my methods, okay? This is... Because they are the same height as the stackable poles, right?
Yeah, they all line up now.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at that.
I think they should be like 25 units offset. Just real aggravating.
I mean, they were when I tried it. They were like they were missing the top part, so like they would all be like
They would all be perfectly wrong.
yeah, yeah,
We managed to miss every possible step.
yes. All right, let's save this blueprint. Call this. We need a new category. No, we need a new subcategory. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
you don't forget the subcategory.
Best category and then subcategory. I'm flying. I don't know why.
I guess I can also point this out. Categories and subcategories are part of the save game. So if you do share your blueprints, that information will not be carried over. They will just show up in the undefined category. So if you're looking for them,
There's a couple of icons missing for the wall mounts and stuff.
From here. Oh yeah, new icons need to be added.
right.
I think but we do have an icon for the
It's like
blueprint designer.
plastic.
But is it in here?
Yes.
Huh. Those must have come in late. Though.
Yeah, it came in like yesterday. Whoops. There it is. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's very nice.
Yes. It is very nice. So yeah. What was I doing? Yeah. So I want to try this out.
It's like the Unity logo now that I think about it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, kind of true.
Yeah.
Now you mention
Now we
it.
need to change it.
They need to
They're
change
gonna
it.
sue us.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Was it this one? No, it was.
They own the rights to cubes.
Let's see here. All right, I want to expand this a little bit. I'm running out of space. Help! All right,
Out
and
of
then
space.
we take the masterpiece.
Nice masterpiece.
Yeah, dog.
You stack that on top of itself.
Oh, sure. Wait. I need. Maybe it's because I'm standing on it. Whoops.
No.
Need to aim at like the. How does it
Where
work?
do you need to aim?
There we go.
Perfectly aligned.
Shut up. Wait, how come I can't stack it on? Oh, maybe you can't stack it on like on top of it. It's.
Might have to
below.
look at the top.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna bring up a ladder.
Passive aggressive much?
And then bring up the
I
blueprint.
really hope this works.
You got lucky. Look at that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a stack of Bayonetta.
Doing some sort of wave.
I kind of wish I had your blueprints because, like, Mark was showing me a bunch of like how you can make. What was it? The you can fit like the whole
Stator setup.
stator setup in like 4x4, and stack those. And
And I just made like the aluminium scrap with standard recipes.
oh shit,
All the way from raw resources to final.
that's pretty cool.
But then I need a separate setup for my ingot production.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm really curious to see how people will be sharing like the blueprints and
Yeah.
like doing
I think
demos.
it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but I will share with you the best blueprint ever though, and it's a little bit of an kept secret
Whoa.
here, right?
The ultimate
I
blueprint.
hope you're all ready for this.
Is this the blueprinter? No. Oh.
Okay.
I hate you.
Yep, baby.
Is that still with floor holes? Is that the the secret's out?
The secret. No.
No,
The secret
no,
stays with me.
secret's
Yeah. So yeah, this is and the best part of this is that it totally works. Like,
Yeah, they travel horizontally.
you can
You
you can
because they're horizontal whereabouts.
yeah, man. So if I build like where is it?
Cheat.
No. If I'll place. Oh god damn it!
Couldn't just cheat, could you?
What do you mean? We don't have. This is a staging build, bro.
Oh, isn't?
Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna play the dev build because
Oh,
like I
yeah,
made.
that's dangerous.
Oh, yeah, it's dangerous.
But I think you
dangerous.
have the cheats. Don't you? Or are they?
No, it's created.
hate it out.
Yeah, it is a cheat save file.
Whoa.
But what
It's an
the
exploding rock, dude.
passive aggressive rock much? Get out of the way, dude. Stop. Stop. I'm trying to build here. Whoa, the fucking guidelines are
going nuts.
Yeah, they're losing their shit.
Why don't you put on passive mode, Snood?
Passive mode?
Now that we
Oh,
have
dude,
a
I haven't seen that.
passive mode-
Ooh, I'm curious about that. How does that work? So I'm gonna
You go to.
stop. Do I have to go to the main menu?
Yeah. No. You can do it from here.
Okay.
So advanced game setting.
Oh shit.
So this is where all the game modes will be.
You're about to die though. Hurry up.
Passive.
Let's see if it stops attacking. Wow.
Yep. So passive.
Perfect.
Listen, my goddamn mind over here. That was a good segue. Amazing. Put that there. I'm gonna hook it up to the power
Hate
over
someone
there.
to come up with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why aren't you producing the streams? All right, we can do faster though. Keep pressing that button for some reason. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Speed. Get in there. Here we go, baby!
You were so excited when you found that.
God, I
you
love
sent it to me. You're like,
Ah,
"Hey, Dylan."
I love this bug so much. And it's so nice that like, cause it is a bit tedious to set up. It's so nice that I can just put it in a blueprint now.
This is why you worked your ass off
Yeah.
for months in this
Put this moment right here, yeah?
Right there. Yeah.
for art.
Hell yeah, dude. And then we place down a little smelter.
This is why we do it, really. It's, this, let's game it out. I mean, it's for moments like that.
And now we just play the game for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I want to make a copper thingamajob. I already forgot what I hooked up. Iron. Iron ingots. Bam.
Boom.
Love it.
Fully optimized.
I just want to look at this. This is such a...
What a beaut.
Can't wait for Josh to try this out.
Oh, yeah.
Or Johan Travel.
I'm just a little worried that with blueprints, his builds might start to look a little too...
Clean.
Yeah, too clean.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
wonder if we're gonna see less spaghetti because people,
Yeah, start to...
or they just make a spaghetti.
Spaghetti. And then so we just see copy-pasted spaghetti.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's the thing, right? Because you have limited space. If you want to build a setup in there nice and
Yeah.
clean and all the belts not clipping, it might be a struggle. But if you just,
Just
clip
go
all
for
the
a complete
belts-
mess.
Yeah.
Just throw everything in there.
Yeah. That's true, because like if you snap the blueprints and shit, that's gonna think about that. I saw one question before I wanted to answer. Can we get that blueprint too? If you pay me $8 a month.
We're actually starting an NFT store for blueprints. That's
God.
a new venture.
Ugh. So let's talk a little bit about overclocking, because I know that's on everyone's mind too. Unless there's something else about blueprints that I've missed that I haven't shown yet in the video that you guys want to.
They're awesome.
Dim right
Did you
there.
say that? Did
All right.
they're all right. Bro. Bro.
Because we're gonna change overclocking in the game, and people have probably maybe noticed, or maybe they haven't. How the hell would they notice that unless they're kind of tricky. But we are changing the exponents for the overclocking, and the exponent is going to be
1.3
something.
219. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's some decimals.
Yeah. So instead of being 1.6 the way it was before, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. No, the way that overclocking is calculated is it takes power required, and it's like to the power of 1 point something, 1.3 now. It used to be 1.6, which means that like the more power you want to get out of it, like that's for power generators, but the more power, the more you want to get out of your, like when you're overclocking a machine, the more power it requires, and that power ramp isn't linear. It's not like as if you go from like a machine making 30 iron ingots per minute and want to overclock at 100% or 200% to 60, then that doesn't require twice as much power. It requires a bit more than twice as much power, and that's like how it scales isn't linear. So, and it used to be an exponent that was 1.6, and now it's 1.3 something. The reason why it's that weird one is because we get better numbers from like the machines themselves.
Yeah, on some power values, on the 150, 200
Yeah.
steps. It's still, I mean, it's still just a test case. So I've personally been going back and forth on this a lot, like, and I keep changing my mind on what we want out of it. And there is some future content as well that we have to consider that we won't be talking about. But there is a bunch of things that go in here, and Blueprints was one of them.
Yeah.
So initially the idea, which you explained as well in the video, was that we were just gonna make it linear, because the Blueprints were gonna potentially undermine the whole overclocking business. But then we kind of felt that maybe people will start using the power shards in the Blueprints, which will of course then increase their usage because you will be placing them multiple times just to save the space to get a cleaner setup potentially.
Yeah.
And the big thing is just we don't really know how the average player is going to use it, and we're still finalizing our telemetry for it as well, which will hopefully give us like a clearer answer of how many of you actually do overclock and if there's actually a problem that we need to solve. So we'll just be testing this for now, and we will just see how it goes. So just let us know what you think. If you hate it, or if you think it's a good change.
Yes, and that's a good segue too. If you do want to voice your opinion on that stuff, or if you have any other bugs, I mean, if it happens, then make sure to go to our QA site, questions.satisfactorygame.com. That's the best place to post your suggestions and stuff, because that way the whole team can look into it and see stuff like that. So yes. We get more Blueprints with more space for higher tiers. Currently, we don't have any plans to. We're gonna wait and see how people view it. But you get the one Blueprint designer in the game, and that's it. How long do you think it will take for people to make a website that can generate Blueprint files? Pretty sure that already exists at this point. Maybe Anthor, who's working on Skim, has been working on this, and I think Greeny, who's been working on the Satisfactory Tools website, so I'll look into that. So, and I'm sure there's going to be a couple of other sites popping up. There might even be a subreddit. I think I saw someone mention that they created a subreddit for just sharing Blueprint files. I don't think we have had in our Discord and like on our platforms, we've been kind of adamant not to let people post like save files and stuff like that, because we're such a huge community and we're scared that like people will post like viruses and stuff like that. And I think we're going to keep that mentality for Blueprints as well. I mean, we could potentially make a script that can like check the executable or whatever, or not executable, but the file people upload, and make sure that it is following like the Blueprint format potentially. But I don't think we are going to do that, because that's more work, and boy howdy, we don't have we don't have enough work on our hands as it is. But I'm sure there's going to be sites that will allow that and stuff. So it will be easy for you guys to share and talk about Blueprints designs and share that stuff away. But yeah, please be careful if people are posting files and stuff like that, because you got to be careful on the internet. Okay, don't trust your instincts.
I made a bad choice making the file extension .exe.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. That's actually another good point because
yeah.
right now it's 2 files.
Yeah, there's 2 files in there.
Yeah.
One is the actual blueprint, and that's all you actually need to get the blueprint loaded, and the game will recognize that. There's another one that's like a satisfactory blueprint config file. It has a long extension on the end, and that just holds information about like the icon, the description, and the color. And that was just so we could change and set that data really easily without having a ton of network overhead for clients. So you only need the one, but both if you want to keep your pretty picture and icon and everything.
Yes. But I think it is doable to get it in one file. Or question mark?
Doable to get it in one file?
Yeah.
I mean,
Everything's
I mean,
possible.
you just put it into a zip. No, yeah, I mean, I had it in one file initially.
Yeah.
So, but then I stripped it out because it was causing more overhead, and I figured they don't even need this if they don't want it. And for file sharing, they just need the one. So,
Already getting a little bit of good feedback actually. Don't forget to post. You don't want to post it here. You want to post it in the Q on the QA site. Let's see.
train lanes, no power.
Train lanes, no wow. That sounds like a QA
Oh,
post
that's
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the hover pack? I wonder.
Who knows? But the best way to know is to give us more detailed information on the QA side. Really.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I think we already fixed that bug.
Potentially.
In house.
Yes.
Unfortunately, didn't make the build.
Epic is slow as fuck. So don't forget to refresh the application for Epic. It might be that it's a bit slow, yeah. But we have pushed the button, so it is coming. Anytime. 128 on 128. That's a big junker. That's not happening.
Yeah. Imagine a client placing that down.
Yeah. It's a cold generator fit. Not yet. I don't think in this release it fits. No. And I think the thing last time we talked about it, the approach what we're gonna do is we're gonna change not the like look of the cold generator, and like the physical look, but maybe the bounding box, like the thing you don't see, to be 32 by 32 high, so it fits in the Blueprint Designer just barely. Because the only thing that affects, I guess, is like the soft clearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, it will also affect hard clearance because we will just reduce the clearance size.
okay, gotcha.
Because the clearance for the cold generator is now the exact shape of the building.
Gotcha. So like the downside of that would be that you can potentially place a building within like the little top of
Yeah,
the
you
pipe.
could build a floor up there and then just build a constructor through it. But
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
think that's kind of up to, I mean, that's always been kind of up to players
Yeah.
also with soft clearance. I think that's going to be fine.
It's like the path of least resistance when it comes to like figuring out how to make that work. Because I think that's easier than like change. Because we tried to change the model and it looked super silly.
It looks,
Yeah, we changed it so that the pipe was like a bit smaller, but it made the cold generator look weird. So yeah, refiners do fit, right? They're
31 meters
Yeah,
tall.
I think so.
I think you can even place a foundation on it now, which might be exactly what we will do with the height of the cold generator clearance. I said we will make it 31 meters so you can place a 1 meter foundation underneath
Yeah.
it in here as well.
Let's see here. Whoops. Refinery. I think refineries are like 30. 30. Oh, maybe it doesn't say. Yeah, but the refineries fit in here. I saw that a lot of people are worried about that, and I probably should have made it like included in the video, because the buildings that don't fit are like nuclear power and nuclear pasta, particle accelerator, railroad station. There's also like the light tower, which is a bummer.
Tower.
Yeah, radar tower. It's mostly buildings that you usually don't put down too many of anyways. Like refineries still have refinery, like late game refinery party. So we got you covered there. But they all fit. One thing that I also kind of want to talk about is I saw a lot of people talking about how like, yeah, going back to the size, right? So like a lot of people were worried that sure, with constructors is fine because that's a small building. They're only like 1 by 1. But like if you're making like a manufacturer thing, you can only fit like one really. Like because you can't. Yeah, like that won't fit. I think it's important to note that like, you know, the idea isn't that you're supposed to be able to create the thing that I made with the manifold with like it was 8 constructors in one like Blueprint, the idea isn't that you're going to be able to do that with every building. You're still going to have to to figure out how to make sense of like the different modules and fit them in the way that you want them. But you're still going to be able to set up a manufacturer and set up like all the belts leading into it. So, if you have a setup where you have a manifold going into several manufacturers, you can still set it up so that the blueprint makes sense for you in your build, so that you can create that manifold really quickly. Because a lot of the tedious stuff in our game really is like placing the building, hooking it up, setting the recipe. A lot of that stuff is kind of managed when you put it in a blueprint.
And I think a lot of the tedium comes from the belt work.
Yeah.
The logistics setup, especially for a building like this, is just such a hassle to set this up in a clean way.
Yeah.
And once you figure out a nice way of doing it, it's just really nice to be able to copy paste.
Yeah. And it's even like the case where maybe you want to do, you do all the belt work in one blueprint, and then you do the machines in another one. And then when you're placing them down, you first do the blueprint with the belt work, and then, or the other way around. So like there's a lot of puzzling happening that I think a lot of people might not understand quite yet, that it is quite flexible still, even though you can't put down a huge factory with one click. Yes. Yeah, stacking splitters is another one, getting the direction going the right way. Just having a blueprint that's just like a stack of splitters, I mean,
And because you can set all the recipes beforehand too.
yeah,
And set up the overclocking,
yeah.
which is nice. So it can save you some little steps that you have
Yeah.
to do.
How did we arrive at 4x4?
We did a bunch of tests with like early game setups.
Mm-hmm.
So the main thing that we kind of wanted out of it, at least from our early talks, was that we want these kind of arrangements to be fitting in it, of course. So like logistic solutions and stuff like that, but also like early game setups, like
Yeah.
smaller setups. And we just did a bunch of test cases with like reinforced iron plates, but also just cable, and tried some aluminium setups. And we kind of just landed on this one being the nicest one that still had a good restriction space. Like 3x3 is just too small, because also if we wanted to be a box, which is kind of what we wanted to do with it when we started looking at this, then if you do 3x3 it's just too short. But it also causes a lot of issues very quickly for constructors already, for example.
Yeah.
But 4x4 felt like a good size where you can actually still put a lot of stuff in it, but you kind of have to start splitting up things once your production line starts
Yeah.
getting bigger. And this is actually the thing that we like about it, where we do want people to segment this and find the solutions that work for these different kind of setups. But of course, we're still testing this. I mean, we're kind of set on this size for now, but if there's a lot of people that are having issues with it or want different kinds of sizes, they should just let us know, and
Yeah.
we will look into it. But most importantly, what we want to know is just how they play.
Yeah. And see how it affects, because this is like, it actually is gonna be a game changer in some ways, where the way, I mean, it's not, maybe not, well, kind of like Pipes, with like, it kind of changes how the game plays out. Sort of the same way here, I think, because I'm really curious how like creative builds are gonna look in the coming weeks. Like if we're gonna see a lot of like similar builds, or if things are gonna be more boxy in the future. I'm really curious about that stuff too. But I think that a lot of people that don't want that look, or like QB look, like they're still gonna be building the same way they have before. It just adds like a layer on top of that, sort of. So it'll be interesting to see. Will it be Blueprint Designer Mark II? No, nothing like that planned at the moment. Do you know when the update is going to EA? That's a good question. Usually it takes like a couple of weeks. We are kind of shooting for early December right now, and we kind of want to get it out as soon as possible. We're not going to be able to finish it before Fixmas kicks off. Fixmas kicks off on the 1st of December, and but we won't be done by then, I think. But we are shooting for like early December, hopefully on EA. But it kind of depends on all the bugs that you guys find. And if you find any bugs, go to the QA site, questions.satisfactory.com. Did you say 1st or 3rd? 1st of December for Fixmas, our holiday event that happens every year.
Do we have anything new this year?
No. We have nothing new. Unless there's like someone's made something secretly.
Yeah.
But we haven't planned for anything new production-wise.
It's hard when you have an update going.
Yeah, it really is like, yeah. It do be like it is. But what was I gonna say? It's gonna be like a rerun of last year, so it's gonna be like there's nothing new, but there's the same stuff content last year. So if you haven't played Fixmas before, you're gonna get a whole bunch of new stuff coming. And it will run from December to like mid-January, something like that. I think it did last year as well. And hopefully we will have fixed up the calendar before then, because I think the calendar needs to be updated.
Did it break?
No, but there might be something. It's like one of the calendars, like you get a post or something like that.
Yeah. We know we have to do like a run through of it
Yeah.
before we ship it out again. But it will just be the same. Yeah, same as
Yes.
last year.
DNA coupons. Yes, let's open the patch notes right quick before I forget something, because we only have a couple of minutes left on the stream. We talked about overclocking. We have showed really quickly creature mode. I'm going to show it off again for those of you who don't know. There's this advanced game settings now, and there's probably going to be more game modes in the future, but for now you can go to the creature and you can set the hostility setting. Default. Okay. Creatures will attack players on sight. Oh, we did add this. Cool. I didn't think we were going to be able to do this. Retaliate. So I think this is if there's like another mode here where if you attack the creatures, they start attacking. Oh, wait, I'm not showing on stream.
Just clicking through.
Yeah, just clicking, looking like a maniac. So in the options menu, there's advanced game settings, and now there's a creature setting here, and there's creature hostility. And default is the way it looks in the game. There's also passive, where creatures don't attack you at all, even if you attack them. Will they run away?
Depends on the creature, the way that
I don't have any
set up
weapons.
with its stress.
Yeah. And there's also a retaliate mode, where if you attack them, they will attack you, but they won't initiate the attack. I think still the spore flowers, they will still like open up and gas you.
Yeah, they're not considered creatures.
Yeah, they're not considered creatures, right? How? So
It's just got demoted.
yeah, just species
not
or
creatures,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not creatures. No, but the spore flowers will still open up, and gas pillars will still hurt you. But the creatures that roam around on the map, they will
Chill out.
will chill out. So I think that's pretty cool, and you can set that in game. Is there a setting for that in the main menu as well, or is it just in game? Do you know?
That's a good question, actually. I don't think we have it in the main menu.
Yeah. Also, we haven't updated the menu for this update because time. We might change it for EA, but no promises. It might be the same. I know we've always
That
updated
would be sad.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
that'd be a little sad.
Yeah,
I would
but-
look forward to that, because
Yeah.
then it comes in and I'm like, oh, look at that.
Yeah. So maybe for EA, but for this release, we didn't have time for it.
I can make it if you want. It'll look great.
There's a
Remember
new
one of the old scenes and just slap the blueprint designer in there?
just put it around everything. Actually, that's not a bad
Then you
idea,
can't-
Mark.
But then you can't see it. It's around it.
Look at this beauty. Oh, this is so good. Look at it. I love the ladder over here too. Just adds to it.
Just a letter poking
It goes
through the whole thing.
through the.
You want to show the resource sync edition?
Yeah.
Of the Alien DNA?
Yeah. So awesome sync. So we changed. This was actually going to come in update 6 originally, but we didn't have time to add it for update 6. So there's like new 2 tracks now. I wish I had weapons. Oh, I do have weapons. I'm gonna go kill that thing.
You can go find your body, or my body.
It doesn't show up on the.
I think it might just be like one of the disabled.
Actually, that might be
the compass.
It might be a thing where we don't show offline players.
If you go towards the big waterfall, there'll also be creatures there.
Yeah, let's do that. We've changed to that. Like, there's new two tracks of coupon points now. So when you're making DNA capsules, which we also changed the name of them apparently, they used to be called.
They were always called this.
Sure. They serve a separate purpose now. Instead of just being part of like unlocking stuff in the map, they also give you separate coupon points, rewards thingies. Let's get this over here. So it's like good because like if you already have a lot of coupons and you want to get more, it will still be effective. Let's see what happens here. Come back here. Easy money.
You're a real tough guy now, aren't you?
Where did you put the thing?
To the right. Follow
To the
river.
right, to the right. There's a snail over there.
Then across the river somewhere.
Across the grandma's house. We go.
When are we gonna add rowboats to the game?
The rowboats.
Yeah, very
don't
practical.
give them ideas, dude. When are we gonna add pizza to the game? When are we getting pizza at the office? That's a bigger question.
Oh, yeah.
Stefan.
In an hour.
Get that shit. We're gonna have a big
But
pizza
I'm
party.
cranky
If you go
now.
to the right here now.
Okay.
To the left, sorry. Can't do that.
Your other left.
It's okay. Good thing no one was watching. There's probably just a couple of. I actually don't know how many people. Pizza for everyone? Yeah. Just show up at the office. Wait, where?
Somewhere around here, I think.
I'll see.
Yeah, get on top of this dune.
We'll see.
Get a good vantage point.
Just kill that guy.
Go
We'll be
kill that
fine.
guy.
All right. It's real easy.
Yeah, it's really not very hard, is it?
Oh, it attacked me. Wait, maybe I.
Did you turn on retaliate?
Yeah, I think I did. Let's see.
I sure hope you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have cut the stream. I'd be like, yeah, I totally did. Yeah. Where is this body?
I think it was more to your right now. More on the dune still.
You're just putting me on like a wild goose chase.
Yeah.
I think I can craft a
I'm
couple.
not sure if it's there though. It's so weird as well because she just got my save, so you should have just.
No,
let it
I think it is. I think it's because I'm.
Oh, because it's a different.
It's a different session idea. So
That shit.
yeah, man. And since it's staging build, I can't. Whoops, I switched. I can't use the allow any possess
Yeah.
thing. So, anyways, so yeah, let's make some hog protein. Let's make some splitter protein. And then DNA capsule. I wish now. I kind of want to go back now because I want to put the other stuff in the awesome sink as well. But I can show it off here and kill myself and go back there. Awesome sink. Then we'll hook up to that. Totally, there's a power source there. Don't worry about it. So yeah, now you can put right. I need a fucking thingamajig. Storage container. Thingamajig. There we go. And then put the DNA capsules in there. Actually, I can put the other stuff here too, so we can just show off real quick. This one updates every minute, right? It doesn't show like immediately, like the curves sitting here. Yeah. So each DNA capsule is worth 1,000 points, and then it ramps up like the more points you need for each level to generate a coupon. But just from killing those animals, I already got 3 coupons. Which is pretty sweet, actually. With that, I can buy stuff. Very useful things, such as beans and stuff. So you can see here, like, compared to like the low-level stuff, you get a lot of points for the DNA coupons.
It ramps up pretty quickly. So the idea is that you can get some early coupons pretty quickly
Yeah.
just from some stuff you have left. It's also, of course, still the case that you need them for research, like the alien remains. So there's a bit of a thing like, do I want to do the research? Do I want to get some coupons?
Yeah.
But it's mainly just the way that, yeah, we saw a lot of players just leave, of course, the loot behind because it has no real purpose
Yeah.
after the early game. So we figured, why not just let them get some coupons this way? So that players that like exploration, maybe a bit more than others, can get some coupons that way. So if you have smaller factory, you can still just get all the cosmetics you want. Or if you're that friend in the play party that isn't
always-
really into
yeah.
the factory building and just wants to run around, you can still contribute a lot.
Yeah. If you're that person in the party that's like, I'll get car drives, then like
Yep.
this is for you.
Dude, that's what I do every time we have our play sessions. That was, I'm like, I'm going up hard drive hunting.
Aw.
So sad.
Is this still the alpha hog sound or is it the
This sounds like the Alpha Hog
Yeah.
sound, yeah.
we're gonna change because like right now all the hogs do the alpha hog sound. We're gonna change that up. Cool. What else is in the update? Let's check the patch notes. The patch notes should be on Reddit and on our Discord and stuff like that. I'm actually gonna double check that real quick. Did Burke do his job? Kill.
240 water for nuclear power plant.
Yeah, 240 for nuclear power plant. That's pretty sweet. So we made a decision there to go 240. That we said it was like we were probably going to do 240, but we actually decided to do 240.
Yeah, I mean that's the maximum number.
Yeah.
But it's also the one that I think lines up best for the way that the ratios line up and the pipe amounts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That made sense.
So if you already have any power setups at the moment, like the only downside right now is that you'll be feeding too much water. Like your power production will still work, right?
Yeah. no problems.
And like the easy solution right now is just downclock your underclock your fuel water extractors.
There you go.
God damn it.
I knew you'd get there. I believed in you.
Yeah. And that way you'll get 100% efficiency again if you care about that stuff, which I know a lot of people do. Yes. I think that's most like we said. This is a small update. Like I know people are like, "Oh, Blueprint, oh, they fucking lied. It's not a small update." It is a small update. Like I think
It's like blueprints, and then
yeah, that's it. The Blueprint and a couple of other things. But I know that Blueprints is like a huge game changer for a lot of people, and it is in a lot of other people's eyes. It is a big change, and I guess it is. So it's like it's let's meet halfway. It's like a big, small update.
medium.
It's medium sized.
it's your standard update.
Like in terms of like patch notes, like content lists, it's not a lot going on, but like the features themselves are pretty beefy, and I think a lot of people are getting a lot out of this update as well. So depending on what kind of play style you have, because I think we're kind of like going for each player like archetype right now, because update 6 were all about exploration, and like the people that really care about exploration got something out of that, and now we're going towards like the hardcore like factory building people that like really care about like setting up complex stuff, and now they're getting something. So we're getting there. Zipline, yeah. Zipline is a little tricky to show off at the moment. We're gonna do more with that. Where's the goddamn thing? Oh, I'm still in that scene. Because one tricky thing with ziplines at the moment is like you can only go so far. I actually need to make the zipline. Do I have the materials for that? Don't show that.
I don't think you do. You need Ethereum.
Yeah, I don't think I can show it off, unfortunately. But even if I had the zipline, it would be kind of tricky to show it off because
You get the components by just building something and dismantling it.
I could, but let's see here. What do you need for the zipline? I need to go to the store. I usually have this bound. That's why I'm like looking for it so much. There we go. Zipline, we need Sapper, which we have, quick wire, iron rod, evil. What building needs quick wire? It's like
It's the power switch. No. Fuel generator.
I swear there was like some.
The fuel generator needs it. Yeah.
Yeah, fuel generator. Give me that shit. I probably need a lot though.
Get it though.
Yeah. And iron rod.
Could possibly use
This is such a weird way to do this, but this is how it is on the dev build sometimes. And then cable. Didn't I get cable from this bad boy? And then we do this. Oh, sorry. If we do this. Don't tell anyone.
Wow.
We get more wire. That bug has been in the game forever.
enough.
What? Oh, maybe we fixed that bug actually, because I
I
just.
think it's still consuming from your inventory when you build with it though.
Oh. Yeah.
Constructor
But
needs
fuel
cable.
generator. Needed 30.
I mean, there's a shitload of things.
Yeah. Why doesn't
you
it?
zapper in your hand?
Wait. Oh, it's my hand. There we go. We got there in the end,
Pro play.
dude. MLG.
And this is how you play Satisfactory.
Yes, sure. So like the problem with a little bit of problem with the zipline is like you kind of need to keep jumping between pole from pole. So it is a little bit tricky to generate enough speed, and you kind of need to go far because we don't generate like a ton of speed when you sprint. It kind of builds up over time. In the video, fun fact, I actually hooked up a hypertube cannon right next to the wire. So I shot myself out of the hypertube cannon and then attached to the
You
wire.
lied to us?
No, but you still maintain the speed. So I just skipped that part. But essentially, when you hold sprint, and it's possible we might add some like VFX to this as well to show like you are sprinting. But you do build up like a ton of more speed now than you used to. Like this is already
Oh, dude.
The dune.
You got duned.
You got doomed. Classic. But you're all building up a lot more speed while the shadow looks up.
Yeah.
Love it.
Looking good.
Yeah. Because if I don't hold it, this is the max speed, and if I hold it, I can kind of see it speeding up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
quite a bit faster.
Yeah. But I'm like nowhere near close to the max speed though, because the general speed is like what's the unit? 3,000.
1350.
350, and like the new one is like
I think it's
6.
5,400.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can go really fast.
It's 4 times as fast.
Yeah. What's the like? We don't. If you break your leg, it's not our fault. It's up to you. Yeah, zipline cannon, exactly. Do that. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making that little small thingamajig. It's easier if you have like top fed, like I did in the video.
Yeah.
I think I made something like this. I put down like
you do with wall outlets on the ceiling.
let
Because then
me
you don't have to manually reconnect.
watch this shit.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, it works. Don't worry about it. I think what I did was I took a pillar. No, this is what I did. I took one of these small pillar support. Place that there, and then took a small concrete pillar, add that up. Then I took a beam. Beam! Don't worry about it. And made like 5. And then I put.
I like that floating point rounding there.
That's about to say.
5.000001.
Yeah, at least it's accurate, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then wall outlets. That. Save that blueprint. Hole. It's a
Miner. You can't even. I like it too because you can't even build miners and stuff in the blueprinter, right?
No.
So.
Or can you?
I hope not.
What happens if you place the blueprint designer on top of a node?
No, yeah, it used to work, but no, it's specifically disallowed.
Aw.
So, people, I never want to say never because people will find a way to do this stuff. It's not gonna end well, though.
Yeah, I think you guys can pull it off. All right, so now we have the second part. Oh, whoops, that's not the one. I need a quick button to the pole. There it is.
Very nice.
Yes. I don't know the full length of this. I guess I have to guess a little bit. This is nice. I don't have to fucking... Dude, I'm gonna go one step further.
What?
I'm gonna put it on my fucking hotbar.
Oh my god. Sounds kind of far up there, though.
Far out, man. Yeah, so shit like this. Challenge accepted. That's the kind of attitude we like. That's the kind of go-get-em attitude we like here to fix it. One more pull. Yeah, so it's like a little bit easier when you have like this top fed. Come on. Thingamabobs. And then we place a... God, my neck is stiff from sitting like this. Where is it? The transportation. This is why I always get confused. That's why I have trust issues. Let's see here. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. And then power.
Yeah.
We automatically get it. Don't worry about it. Let that boot up, and then we slide into this mother. Here we go.
Oh.
I suck at this game. One more try. One more try.
That was so.
Yeah, subsidized
That's a
power.
letdown.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't work when you slide into the. Maybe we fix this bug. There we go.
Yeah, definitely fixed it.
Yeah, no. I missed the
I didn't know about that, though.
Don't tell the devs.
No, I didn't know about that either.
It's a good.
We're not
man.
fixing that.
No,
It's a good bug though.
No, that's not a bug.
Yeah.
I don't see how that could be a bug.
I'm pretty sure Tobias knows about that, and he's just like, no, I'm not gonna fix it.
Dude, he never wants to fix any of the fun bugs. Why would he?
Yeah, why would you? People still ask me if we're gonna fix the hypercannon thingy, and we've never attempted to, and I don't think we will.
We had to talk about it early on when it was discovered,
Yeah,
because it does have the potential to crash the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was Tim who was like, "But that's fun though.
There you go.
It's just kind of fun to
Yeah, I
break
mean,
the
it's-
game. Like if you try it that far and the game crashes, are you really gonna be?"
Well, also,
I don't
yeah,
think
I
I
mean,
would
it
be
looks
mad.
like the game. It's going so wrong. It looks like the game should
What the
scrap.
fuck?
I
What
forgot.
just happened?
I forgot to hit sprint. I also turned around because I was going backwards. There we go.
Very
I forgot to hit sprint again because it breaks if you don't hit sprint. It breaks. It stops you on the.
This is the worst speed run I've ever seen.
It wasn't a good example, but maybe you get the point. Like we're going
That's
fast.
pretty good, yeah.
It's good, pretty
That's
fast.
pretty good. You redeemed yourself. Hold on.
Not really. Big Z's in chat. Yes. What time is it? It is 4:15. Yeah. So unless there was something else that we forgot, I think we're gonna round it off there and let you guys explore the magic that is Update 7 on the experimental branch. That is. Build effects, print creatures, UI. There's a bunch of UI changes as well, and some optimization.
Secret optimization.
Yeah, they're not really secret. I don't think we had time to go through them. We'll probably update that. Yeah, cool. That's it. That's it. That's the update. Bam. So real quick, you guys can scoot off if you want,
Nice.
and I'm gonna do the
All right,
last.
freedom.
And free. Get out of here.
Thanks, Nerd.
Thanks for joining.
having us.
Yes. We're gonna.
Got really dark, and then I felt like I was walking into like a wall.
Where is this thing? Yes. So the update 7 is out. It's not a stream unless Snow touches the mic. The update is out on experimental at the moment. Experimental is our like test branch, so it's not available yet on like the regular version of the game, but it is opt-in. Anyone can try out experimental if you want to, and if you want to do that, if you're on Steam, you right-click the game, you go to properties, you hit the betas tab that pops up, and then you in that betas tab there's like a little drop-down list, and then you can pick experimental, and that will reinstall the game and go into experimental mode. And on Epic, it should show up as its own game in like the games lists, and you can install it like as its own separate install. Don't forget to back up your saves. If you want to do this, because it's really important, because anything can happen. It is an experimental release. We have tested it ourselves, but you know, anything can happen. So yeah, don't forget to back up your save files. One more thing I wanted to say. Yeah, and this is like an initial release of a lot of stuff, so we're going to keep working on this. I don't know exactly when it will be out on early access for everyone. It will probably be available sometime early December if everything goes well, unless there's a lot of issues. I haven't seen too much chatter about it though, so I think we're good. Cats. So yeah, it depends on how it goes and what kind of issues you find, and maybe we want to fix something up before early access. We'll see. But usually it's like 3-4 weeks or something like that of bug fixing. So we'll see. Yeah, usually release on Tuesdays. So it's like sometime early December essentially. We'll see. It'll depends. Can you get the eyedropper to function? Report that on the QA side, please. Super good. But we'll take a look at that. Crash while autosaving. Oh no. If you are crashing, the only thing you really need to know is you need to hit that like send report button that shows up, because we will get like a concatenate, like it will create a log for us and send it to us. And crashes, we'll get that stuff. For feedback and for like other bugs though, it's best to go to the QA side. And if you're getting a crash, and you don't get the report button popping up, then you also kind of need to go to the QA side and include your log, which you can find in your local, let's see, it's in local app data factory game logs, I believe. Please add that there. It's really beneficial if you guys, when you're posting feedback and issues about that stuff, if you're getting crashes and stuff like that, it's really good to like include logs or your save files and stuff like that, and give us as detailed information as possible. If you just go to the QA side and just write the game crashes, that tells us nothing. So really beneficial if you guys give us as much information you can, and also like how to reproduce issues as well. And if you're not seeing the update in the launcher of your choice, then make sure to restart the launcher completely. Not just closing the launcher, actually restarting it completely. Because if you just press the like little X button in Windows or whatever, it doesn't actually close it. It just minimizes it for a lot of these launchers. So really important to actually restart the launcher, and then it will most likely pop up again. Yes, it's my save file saved. I'll click on that real quick. And yeah, don't forget the power boot, exactly. Don't forget to verify game files as well. That's also important if you're running into issues, because sometimes it's because of the install. This mostly happens on Steam. It doesn't happen too much on Epic, but sometimes just re-verifying the game fixes a lot of issues. So yes. Don't forget to uninstall voice meter, says. Yeah, exactly. Actually, didn't get any voice meter issues today. That's pretty neat. Cool. Where's Jace? Jace got HelloFresh. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. I hope you'll have fun with the updates. We'll see you next week again. We stream every week on Twitch, Coffee Stain Studios devs.com. No, twitch.tv/Coffee Stain Studios devs is where you'll find us. We stream every week on Tuesday at this time. So we usually start to stream roughly around this time. And we do community highlights. We talk about the updates, about updates to the game, state of dev, essentially. And we also usually do a quick round of like QA to catch any questions you have. If you want to get like the latest information, the streams really are the best place to go, because they're the easiest place for us to create content that is related to the game. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you had a good time. I sure did. And hope y'all take care. Until next time, bye bye.